Thank you very much. I am Awel from the Sirinka Agricultural Research Center. I am working on island first crops, especially chickpea, lentil, soybean, and field pea. In addition to this, as I told you before here, I am agricultural YouTuber. I have agricultural YouTube channel. Of course, its name is Awal Sirinka. It promotes only about agricultural activities, results, and also recommends. It focuses only research activities, but not only Sirinka, of course, but also any other research center activities. And the recommendation also promoted by our Sirinka. In addition to this, I try to promote on my Facebook profile and Twitter, Telegram, and also my LinkedIn page. This is very important to break the agricultural sector, as you know, not addressed by the big media. So I serve just like a promotion service without any payment, of course. When it comes to the forum, here is already known the project title, the project owner, and also the implementers. There are three implementers as institution level. So Amara Agricultural Research Center, one of the institution. Under this, I present about Sirinka Agricultural Research Center activities. Here is the team members in our research center. I am Awel as breeder and Admase Kasau as pathology researcher, Talam Taye as soil and crop management researcher, Solomon Turuna as livestock researcher, and Toabe Mheret, agricultural economics and extension researcher. All these actors participate the project activities in our research center. When it comes to the first activity, the title says demonstration of early planting of lentil on vertic soil. This activity, the second phase of participatory variety selection. This activity, which was done before a year, at that moment, farmers participate to select their best variety based on their interest or traits. So the objective of this activity to demonstrate early planting of lentil on vertic soil to back the production of lentil, which suffered by the different constraints like drought, aphids, disease, and frost. So we use the early planting of lentil. That means the starting of rainfall, and we apply the soil management practice. That means we made broadbed furrow approach, and we used some of demonstration with fertilizer in the base, and some of without fertilizer to compare with and without. And also we used improved variety, the Baredu variety, which was selected, the second selected material or variety last year, and local variety we used. Finally, farmers' usual practice also demonstrates to compare which is the best option. So the farmers' usual planting, they used end of rain season based on the residual moisture. Our location at Legehida and Warredu, the current status of this activity, it is very interesting. It is going very well without any problem. This activity managed by the breeder and the extension team. Here is the picture of the demonstration of early planting at Legehida. It is very interesting. Here also. This picture from Warredu site. Female farmer also participates during this process. This picture from at Warredu. Here is from Legehida. We prepared the mini field day before 5 days ago. during this field day, the researchers, Bureau of Agriculture professionals, and farmers participated during this field day. So the researcher, farmer, and the Bureau of Agriculture professionals, when the good collaboration with the three actors, maybe our activity or the popular technology will be fruitful. Uh, this is our activities, the major example for this. Here is the couple farmers. Finally, they said we should have to thank to God or Allah, just like that. Here is the Bureau of Agriculture professionals because we transferred the technology. So they promised the next year uh, they clustered approach by doing the broadbed furrow and early planting. Maybe after a year, we will visit uh, how to the continued this technologies. Here is our model farmer. So here is planted early September. Farmers' usual practice. At this time, the rainfall already stopped. So this plant maybe it will be forced to mature or and without any vegetative growth, maybe it will get reproductive growth. So in general, the productivity or the production of this approach very poor. Of course, we saw last year previous activity. Here is planted early July. This picture took from Warrelu sites. Here also from Lagehida, also the same case. We can create good awareness the comparison of the early planting and farmers' usual practice. We invite the FANA TV, one of the government big channel. They covered the program of our field day. The second activity, observation of lentil collection genotypes for major producing area of Wallo. The objective of this activity to select the best performant lentil genotypes for early planting approach. We used 175 genotypes planted by preparing broadbed furrow at Warrelu. This also very interesting. Here is a picture of the activity. Here is the latest picture. By the way, maybe for Debrozeti, here is the National Variety Verification Trial. This the candidate, maybe this is the candidate. This is Furi. This is L142. I think it is very interesting also. One sites affected by different diseases from Legehida sites. Unfortunately, this farm also verification trial. Our pathology researcher saw the whole process, and maybe after a week, the protection team collects the samples from these sites and other farmers' sites. By the way, there are some materials free from the disease. Maybe this, I think the picture not good. Anyway, there are some materials, especially from our observation materials. We can show some good genotypes. The other activity, agronomy activity, the title, Evaluation of Lentil Planting Techniques under Waterlogged Vertisol in South Wallo Zone, Ethiopia. The objective of this activity to evaluate interactive effects of different soil drainage plowing techniques and planting time to improve the productivity of vertisol, and also to introduce cheap and environmental friendly methods of vertisol management for alleviating diseases, frost, and waterlogging problems in lentil production. The methodology, we used factorial arrangement with three replications. It is done on two locations, at Warelu and Legeda. We use local variety. The planting was started in the first week of July 2023. The second planting date was continued by 20 days interval after the first planting date. The last planting date was the same with farmers' usual planting time. All the three planting treatments done by the broadbed furrow and the flat bed to compare which soil management will be best. Uh, the current status, the same case with the previous activity. It is the broadbed furrow, early planting. This is the flat bed without soil management. I think this is better. Here is the latest picture. Here is early planting by broadbed furrow. Here is flatbed. Here is the farmer's practice. So we can show the clear variation between the early planting broadbed furrow. Here is our demonstration also. The same planted on the same days, the agronomy and the demonstration. The other protection activity, this activity based on the survey. After a week, they have planned to collect the disease sample from research sites and also farmers' fields. After a week, they will held. The other, the livestock activity. This also will be done after 2 weeks. They will collect sample of disease affected lentil straw from farmers and research field. We gave training about early planting and some major diseases of lentil. This picture, the Warrelu participants. It is the Legeheda participants. In general, the female participation was very great, starting the training and also the process. There are some points during the field day, the major points from Bureau of Agricultural Professionals. They said we went leaflets which holds like a package about the whole practice of early planting to do cluster approach for the next year, and also for the next year the training should be prepared for farmers who will be member of the clusters to produce lentil by using early planting plus broadbed furrow and also apply NPS fertilizer. The other points raised from researchers, Sirinka cultural researchers also participated during the field day. So they said the seed rates and the fertilizer trials or proposals will become to the next cropping season to make more fruitful from early planting approach. This idea also very interesting because there is no any technology based on vertic soil and early planting. So this also very interesting. The other, our users raised from farmers, they said we need alternative improved variety should become and the training and experience sharing of this practice very important according to they said. Of course, very interesting, and also farmers also confirm this new practice is very important because Legehda and Warelu, the most popular districts to produce lentil in the zonal level. But due to the aphids problem, the drought, the disease, and also the frost, all this comes because farmers practice, they plant end of rainy season based on the residual moisture. That is the big problem. So when we use early planting, uh, we can escape these bad conditions. As an achievement, uh, as I told you, we can create good awareness of early planting of lentil on vertic soil to increase productivity and production of lentil by escaping and or minimizing the aphids problem, the disease, frost, and the drought conditions. So this is very important, and we can take as an achievement up to this session of the project life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. With this, we'll be moving now to maybe Sinana, but unfortunately, Sinana Adela could not manage to come because of health